Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday and we are in the garage. I just got another transfer for some shirts that we're going to be doing because my printer is still out and I have to replace the pump, I believe, to the waste tank. So the printer is down, but like I've mentioned in previous videos, this Pro Colored L1800 printer is definitely, you know, you kind of get what you pay for. It was only a couple $1,000s. It's not going to last forever. It's now a year and a half and we're having issues with that. So if you are thinking about buying a Pro Colored L1800 printer, I highly suggest that if you do not have, let's say, orders every single day or every other day to print out on that printer, I would not suggest purchasing that printer. I know it's made for like small businesses or crafters and stuff like that, but the amount of consumables that you will go through is a lot, because you have to print test prints, you have to do cleanings, and you're wasting ink and your transfer film every single time you do that. So just something to keep in mind and just something to be aware of, because I think that's a factor that a lot of people didn't talk about when I was doing research about that printer. Of course, everybody says use it every single day, but to be quite honest, when you're a small business or a crafter, you're not going to be using it every single day. And I thought it wasn't a big deal, but it is a big deal, because the thing is, the printer head and the stuff you're going through, it all adds up, and the printer heads are not cheap. So we have been doing some research with outsourcing and stuff like that. So we did actually find a new, I just did and posted a video where I reviewed 3 DTF printers, and I'll link that in the top here and in the description below if you want to check out that video. But I did also find another transfer company, and it's called Super DTF, and this is what the transfer looks like. With Super DTF, it's local here because I'm in Anaheim and this was in Santa Ana. The quality of the print looks pretty good. Definitely not like the Ninja transfers. In my opinion, Ninja transfers is the best and highest quality that you're getting, and that's just in my case from the prints that I've done. And then this is Lion DTF with that same print. I wanted to check it out and see what it looks like, but I was looking for a knife. So this is from Lion DTF, which I reviewed in that video actually, but I don't think I printed this logo, which I did between Melody Delicious and the Ninja transfers. So let's take a look and see what the quality looks like for this. Wow. Okay, so just taking the quality comparison, the Lion transfers is way better, but it is more expensive. So that's Lion transfer right there, and this is the Super DTF. So you can see the colors, they're about the same, but this is just a little bit more pixelated, I think. So yeah, but this color, this actually matched more of like what we got from, the color matches more of what we got from the Ninja transfers. So just FYI with that. So we're gonna press these onto the shirts today. I'm just gonna wait for Alex to confirm that we're doing both of the shirts, and then once we do, then I'll press them. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on. So from the last time you saw me, yeah, we've been just working on some customer orders. We got our hat order in for, we have like 60 or 70 hats in there, which we will be doing embroidery for a scout troop. So we'll be working on that, I think, starting this weekend, so we can get those done. And then, what else do we got? I had a customer email about some embroidery for a golf bag panel, which I called them, left them a message. I'm going to email them because they didn't get back to me. So I'll email them today just to check in and see if they had any more questions. And I think that's pretty much it for today. Besides the printer not working, and then the printer is out of warranty because we've had it over a year, so it's going to cost $50 to sit on Zoom with one of their technicians to tell me what the problem is, but I'm pretty sure it is that pump. So I was debating whether I'm going to get on or not with them. So I'm going to work on trying to figure that out and then seeing about scheduling something, because I think it might be just easier if I do get on with them to make sure, if you get what I mean. Anyhow, okay, what else do we got for today? Nothing else. It's really hot here in Southern California. And yesterday I didn't come out to the garage because it was so hot. So I just stayed in the house and just worked on some emails and stuff. And then I have been playing around with the idea of possibly moving to a warehouse space. Nothing big, something small. So that's a possibility that we're kind of trying to work out and trying to see what that logistically looks like. And then I've been doing some research about UV printing, but with my DTF printer and doing research on UV printing, it's the same thing. You know, you're going to have consumables. There's different types of things that you have to do daily, and it's a lot more maintenance and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm going to do UV printing right now. I think that might be something that we go with in a later time, or maybe when we have consistent business. But I think I have made the decision that we are going to bring in a laser print, like a laser engraver. I was going to say a laser printer, but a laser engraver. The reason being is because that will help with embroidery, because you can do that for the applique. You can have that cut out with a laser, like the fabrics for applique, you can cut it out with a laser. And then there's different types of patches for hats and just different things we can do. We can also rope in tumblers and just different accessories that we can help with small businesses. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet or not, since this is like a catch-up video, I guess. But I did end up closing down my Etsy shop because we are going to be, I think, moving away from just the consumers and focusing on B2B, because that's really what the bulk of our business is. Like, everything that we've gotten is from other businesses. So I think we're going to focus on that, and I'm going to focus and try to make it where it's an advantage for smaller businesses, because as smaller businesses, just like how I have the DTF printer and I wanted to get the UV printer, it's being able to go to another small business and being able to get products from them at an affordable price versus going to these bigger box stores. It's helping out the community and it's helping us out altogether. So if I am in, you know, custom apparel, I want to offer other items, I can do that finding small businesses that are competitively priced, so that way it makes sense for me and the customer. So I'm working on doing that, because being able to offer, you know, DTF printed shirts for other small businesses that don't do that, like stationery businesses, they're not going to print their own shirts and stuff like that. So it would be more beneficial. They're not going to have, you know, stationery stores aren't going to have their own apparel warehouse where they can buy apparel, you know, relatively cheap. But with that, I'm trying to come up with a way to find source blanks so that it does help people that don't have, you know, like a resale license, that are applying for like SNS, where you have to have that in order to purchase the blanks. So that's kind of like what I've been thinking about and trying to achieve. So I'm looking into doing the research of all that. But that's pretty much what I've been doing, and why you haven't seen me on the camera as much. This weekend I'm going to film a really cool video. I wanted to show you guys doing like a pin board, which is a video that I'm going to record and create, because I think crafters and small businesses would get use out of this this product. And I've talked about it before. I love to create products, and I think doing stuff like this will give other small businesses great ideas that they can take and use for their own business and maybe help them out. And that's kind of what my goal is with the channel, is to create new products and do like small business stuff to help other small businesses, because I know it's really tough out there, especially when you're starting. You kind of don't know where to go and who to trust. and what information is, you know, good information. So that's my goal with this channel, is to do that, to help out crafters and small businesses and everybody in between, honestly. So that's my little tidbit. I feel like I've been on a rant, and it's been, oh my gosh, 11 minutes already, and I'm just rambling. So if you stuck around for this long to the end of this video, I thank you so much. And thank you to all the new subscribers, and to everybody on my Instagram that's been on my Instagram, and to everybody that's been on my TikTok, and to the person that messaged me on Instagram on the Cornico. They asked for me to print some stuff for their friend or to give them information. I just saw the message this morning. I did not check. It did not ping on my little, you know, like it didn't give me a bubble. So I didn't know your message was there, and that was a while ago. So I apologize for that. Please email us at the website in the description below, because that will come to my email, and I'll see the emails because I look at the emails every single day. But on social media and stuff like that, I'm not great at it. And I'm not looking on there every single day, to be quite honest. And for some reason, my messages just don't ping with the little circle. So if I don't check it, I won't see it. So I apologize for that person. Thank you for all the comments and all the questions. I really enjoy it. I hope I'm answering them to your satisfaction. Just saying thank you to everybody that's here and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Anyhow, I've talked enough. I love you. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.